me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No different like 5.
Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you.
On flow like it's 06. So my whole family's don't trip. Duck Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want.
It's the Eastern Conference playoffs, and this is Game 3 of them. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. They lose a Game 7 at Boston. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but last year was a disappointment for the Milwaukee Bucks. 2 years ago, they finished 6th in the Eastern Conference. And last year, when you play against the Celtics, a team that does not have 2 of its star players in Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward, the Bucks should have won that. But it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Love. Hill. To Rodney Hood. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Giannis Adetokunbo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Hood to Hill. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Giannis with it up top. They trail by 2. Brogdon to Adetokunbo. No love lost. Kevin Love with the denial.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Ball in possession of Cleveland. George Hill, deep right corner. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Love. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down just a couple. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis for two. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Knocked loose. To George Hill. Shot from the lane won't go. And the reward, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Malcolm Brogdon, couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Hill. To Colin Sexton. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton slams it down.
Absolute stud. Just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
To Adetokunbo. Brogdon. To Adetokunbo. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Colin Sexton. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Bledsoe to Middleton. From the painted area, won't go down. Sexton. To Love. Sexton. Oh, had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in, knocks it down. Off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bledsoe at the basketball. Down 6. To Adetokunbo. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To George Hill. Love. From long range. Count the triple.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Able to convert on both free throws. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Middleton. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Hill, top of the key, to Hill. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Chris Middleton with the slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Thompson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Shot clock winding down. Goes to the left side. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
To Love. Fires the three. Kevin Love is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Bledsoe with it up top. They trail by 7. To Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
This offseason was the summer of Giannis. He discovered so much about the American culture, even some of the sweets. And I see his game has gotten even sweeter.
Hood to George Hill. Giannis with it up top. Down 5. Gets it in the left corner. And the rebound taken in by Hood. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Bledsoe to Middleton. Giannis Adetokunbo. Rebound Love. Kevin Love. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
The screen sets him up for 2.
There's a reason they call him the Greek Freak. With his ball skills, pretty good. With his height, 6'11". His athleticism, 40-inch vertical plus. And he's most dangerous in transition, which is probably the reason why he had an MVP caliber year with career highs in points, rebounds, and field goal percentage.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 9-point margin. Middleton gets a look. Can't hit. Bucks at the controls. He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
for three. He engulfed him that time. That misses with a second to go. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Hill into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. Love. Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Adetokunbo. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Christian Thompson with the slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Middleton. Hill across the timeline. The lead is 12. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Hill. Steps through and scores.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Bledsoe to Middleton. To George Hill. Beyond the arc for three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And that's going to get out of bounds off of Thompson. It'll stay with the Bucks. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Brogdon. To Bledsoe. Nice finish at the rim.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Love. Here's a chance from long range. Not easy.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo. Screen coming to Adetokunbo. And the basket good at the rim.
Giannis reminds me of Kevin Durant, and obviously their relationship has evolved even to the point where publicly KD gave him advice, and that was to play for himself. You think about the similarities, KD playing at OKC before he left for a bigger market in Golden State could be similar to the fate that of Giannis. But Giannis is a guy born of Nigerian parents, from Greece, loves small market towns, has a crack in his cell phone, likes to push a shopping cart down the aisle like anybody else. But it doesn't matter because the lights can shine bright for wherever Giannis decides to play.
George Hill to Rodney Hood. For three, knocks it down.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys down big to Adetokunbo. Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Screen coming, kicks it outside. Milwaukee with the basketball. To Bledsoe. Sizing up the defense. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Substitution being made in this one. Adetokunbo, finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Korver, lets it fly from long range. You need a brick wall to defend this guy. One of the best in the game, Kyle Korver.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To J.R. Smith. Here comes the screen to Korver. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Korver. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Middleton to Bledsoe. Shot from the lane won't go. Nance to Clarkson. Deep left corner to J.R. Smith. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hey, at least this time he puts it up.
Giannis with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
Big pick right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Brogdon. Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Oh, can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
New blood coming in for both sides.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down a bundle. Good. Off a spin.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. The pass set it all up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
That shot, my fault. Pick up. Grab.
Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Knocks down the first.
You've been working on your game.
Gets a second to go with 1 more to come. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. The Bucks at the controls.
I got him.
Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Right into it.
Down low, Thompson. Rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Hill. Screen coming. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. Bucks at the controls. To Adetokunbo. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Rodney Hood. From long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Brogdon to Adetokunbo. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Love. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
To Adetokunbo. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, with the step back. Long heave from 3/4 court. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.